Well, howdy, folks, and welcome to the live. My name is Coda James Aiken, aka Modern Hermes, and we are here tonight just to hang out, talk. We're going to talk about personal life, I don't know, business, and just my attempt at being an adult. I'd love to hear from you, who you are, where you're coming from, why you decided to stick around and watch. Anyway, I'm here just having fun. So, talking about today, how many of you guys are in business? I'm in business for myself, and currently trying to break through a glass ceiling of earning more. And one of the things I'm finding as I build business is that if I want to level up my game, I have to level up the player. And that's not an easy thing to do because obviously that requires giving more of yourself than probably what you're comfortable with. And for me, that looks like at least as I got started in my day, was going out for a run, which is something I probably haven't done in like 8 months, 6 months probably, but I only ran for 7 minutes. But let me tell you what, I loved the feeling afterwards of having that energy that I didn't have before I ran. And I mean, even though I was like winded and coughing because I vape, but I loved the energy that it gave me throughout the day. And I kept finding myself asking this question: why didn't I do this earlier? And it's those things where I'm like looking back on it, taking those steps that, yeah, I should know I should have done that earlier. I find to be the most productive things. But I'm gonna give you guys this playlist as it's going here, and hopefully y'all can hear it because I have this great microphone and this handy little Bluetooth speaker. And I'm gonna give you the update on the music I'm listening to. So before this, we were just listening to Prognosis by Blue Stolly, which is like metal. This time, it's very calm, subtle. It's so much sometimes by Arms and Sleepers. So let's hang out, chit chat, stick around and find out. As opposed to what I've been hearing on TikTok, which is more like F around and find out. On for a day. I hope to have this live go for maybe like 20 or 30 minutes just to get myself, and as we talk more about like leveling up the player to increase your game, I'm doing these lives now every day, really to one, help me break out of my own comfort zone. And again, not an easy thing to do, but yesterday was the first time I did it, going live on Facebook. And even though the connection was terrible, the frames per second was terrible, there was just something about putting myself out there and talking, even though no one else was really responding except for my mom. I love you, Mom. Thank you. Um, which she didn't even know I was going live, but I figured she would be on Facebook. And if I showed up in her notifications as, hey, your son is going live, she would see it. And she did. And she commented, and I love her for it. But after going live yesterday on Facebook, despite all the technical difficulties, I loved being able to just speak. And what I do for business is high ticket affiliate marketing. And I like that because about 10 months ago, I really came down to decision of what business should I start, and I developed a method, a unique method to not only find but actually fulfill your personal vision of freedom through a business of your own, finding your best fit business opportunity. Anyway, I use that same process to find my own, which is why I'm basically created a course, but now it's a challenge, 5-day challenge to help you get results quickly. Anyway, as I'm saying, going on live on Facebook, getting myself out of that comfort zone, doing high ticket affiliate marketing, which is something I've never done, and being a podcaster, having two podcasts, Modern Hermes Marketing Podcast, my personal audio diary, and the Pillars of Freedom podcast, a truly business focused podcast, helping you fulfill your personal vision of freedom through a lifestyle business, helping you unlock the three pillars of lifestyle freedom: freedom of time, income, and location, which I've been able to achieve some of, but bringing in other voices, other perspectives, because how many of you end up listening to podcasts and it's only the one person speaking over and over and over again? How many of you like a little bit of variety in your podcasts? I know I do. Especially when I'm exploring new podcasts, I'm like, I don't know you, I don't have a rapport with you. I'd love to see how you interact with other people, and it just feels like a more welcoming environment. But I went live yesterday for 20 minutes. I love the feeling of being able to get out of my comfort zone after the fact and then come back and wonder why I didn't do it sooner. So here I am again the next night doing the same thing, putting myself out there, getting out of my comfort zone, and yeah, just sharing. Hopefully, have some great conversation. I know no one's tuning in right now, but I'm here. If you want to chit chat, hang out, talk, whatever. If you have questions, I'd love to answer them for you. But one of the reasons I'm doing this, for myself and in business, is because I don't know about you guys, but growing up as a kid, I watched my parents work super hard to provide for me and my siblings. And as hard as I saw them work, I always knew it was capped in time and income. And if they wanted either of them, they'd have to sacrifice one of them. And I wanted to change that story. So I'm in business for myself to really rewrite the story for myself and my future family. I loved being able to. I love the idea of being able to give myself and our future family options. Ooh, here we go. A little Serenity by Godsmack. I want to give myself options, the options that I wish I had growing up, not being limited by time, income, or location. Now, as a kid, I didn't feel limited by time because time was passing so quickly and I was just able to kind of, goof around. I didn't have any real responsibilities. But now, in my attempt to become an adult, I feel very limited in time, income, and location, especially when I was working a job. It's one of those things that if I never learned how to solve that problem, it would continue to eat me up. But now that I'm working on a solution, there's some peace. Let's listen to some Godsmack.